And we are back here at the Baron Temple. My assumption is that I'm going to be hitting a boss down here. Perhaps. For all I know, I'm not. Maybe there's going to be more puzzles. That's something I'm going to find out. We need to...
Where are we?
We need to save both the Prince and Kaine.
Sure.
Oh, door's being sealed up right away, so we know that something's going to happen.
I suppose that was to be expected.
What else were you expecting?
Look.
Well, there's the Prince. Well, I guess there isn't a boss. Well, oh, maybe there is. Oh, look at that. Well, we guess I gotta defeat those cubes. Alright, we gotta aim for those cubes for sure. It's just a bunch of cubes is all I know. I'll just keep doing this for now. Seems like the best option. Alright, I've destroyed 2 so far. Ah, I got hit there.
I detect magic within the glowing box.
Oh, really? What were we expecting? I was expecting magic. That's what this entire place is, isn't it? Magic. Now what about these? Do I have to defeat them one at a time now or something? Ow. Got hit there. It's hard to get to the one you want to get to. Hey! It's changing. I see. It's probably the same thing, but it keeps changing. Well then, I guess I'll... Damn, it's really hard to get to it now. If I... do this. That seemed to have worked well. Now, try to get them again. Alright, that worked well too. So, for this one, use this thing. Alright, get in sights and release. Cool. And one more over here. Good. Alright then. Next up. We have more of them, obviously. Hey, it turned blue. That's not fair. Okay, I see what's happening. They turn blue on occasion, and then they turn purple again. So... Whoa! Look at the way they're going now. If I stand where these cubes are, perhaps, or try and destroy this as quickly as possible. Ow. Damn. Alright. Okay, they're launching in a weird pattern this time around, I find. Okay, get a bit of a break there. And then perhaps go here to destroy it faster. Alright. Next up. I haven't taken away that... Oh man, look how fast it's going. I might have to use this then. And go! Whoa, look at that! Look how fast it's going. And they keep switching too. So trying to get them is going to be a difficult task. If I can pierce more than one. Alright, cool. Alright, we got to try and do this now. Oh, damn! I'm going to need medicinal herb for sure. Items. I don't have that many left though, unfortunately. So I got to hope for the best. And aim! Alright, good. But now what? What's gonna happen? This place was not giving me many medicinal herbs, unfortunately. Gonna turn into a giant monster or something?
The guardian of this temple.
Whoa! I barely even saw what happened. Okay, a bunch of cubes there now. I barely even know what's happening. Oh, shockwaves! I didn't see the shockwaves happening. Can't destroy them yet. They just keep hurting me. Fortunately, I don't have much recourse for recovery. I don't know if I'm supposed to be destroying these things, perhaps. That doesn't seem to be working.
This is a powerful foe.
Indeed.
Kaine?
Huh. I thought she escaped.
I'll take care of this loser.
She got captured, then escaped somehow. Uh-huh. That's the problem. They keep regenerating. Now you're screwed. Oh, I guess she's gonna join the fight with me. However she escaped, it somehow worked. Well, first is the... Oh, I'm just gonna destroy all this stuff, I guess. Oh, look at this, suddenly. Fine. If they're gonna suddenly turn purple, I agree with that.
Kaine, the glowing cube takes priority.
Screw your priorities. I'm gonna kill this thing my way.
They seem to shoot whenever... Alright, I think I mostly got it. Alright, I seem to have got all those on that arm. We destroyed that arm then. It's probably gonna be more glowing up there once I defeat that arm. Alright, let's watch how this... Okay, it's barely a shockwave these days. Alright. So now what? Something else is gonna appear. More cubes. Oh, I see that.
This should prove interesting.
I want to do that, I think. Like that! See? That works out. What the hell is that? Well, let's try to destroy this as fast as possible before I find out. Whoa! Well, that's interesting. And... man, aiming's hard. Go! Damn. I missed it again. Come on! Go! There we go. Okay, we gotta dodge this before anything else. So watch out where those beams are going. Almost got hit there. Alright, we want to destroy that cube now. What an air! There we go. If we can get this last one, that would be cool. Come on! Yeah! I did it! Ah, there's more cubes there. That means I'm just gonna keep going down to a lower amount of cubes, it seems. Alright, well, it looks like there should be less lasers or something! Whoa, man, I can barely tell where they're going. Okay, that didn't seem too hard. Go! Damn, it was the delay. That didn't help at all. Fine, maybe I should just do it this way. Doesn't seem to be working very well, actually. I might as well do it. Oh-ho! Hit. Brutalized. Massive damage. Okay, go! There we go. I'm gonna have to recover soon, perhaps. Alright, one more to go for this batch. Only Kaine was a little bit of help. There we go. I might need to use another medicinal herb. I'm gonna need to get a few. And buying them might be critical now. Still a few more of these to get down before anything else. Damn, I missed my target. Alright then. Gotta watch out how it's gonna happen now. Whoa. Okay. I kinda see a pattern. Okay, let's just try to do it this way, I guess. Almost down. Good. Just a few more left. Come on, aim at it. Gotta watch out how this is gonna go, though. It's reforming. Gotta watch out for it. I might as well do this, I guess. There we go. One more left. I need my thing. It's not gonna work like this. No, I need to, I bet it's gonna reform. Yeah, I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. What I need to do is... Oh! I saw the beam coming, too. What I need to do is get it down. Oh, man, I gotta time my magic somehow, then. These light beams are kind of annoying. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, he got me. Come on, get it. I can't tell if I'm hitting it or not. I don't know if I'm too far or not. Alright, if I can get this one somehow. There we go. Alright, finish this off. Well, not that I get to do it, it's main character that does it in a cutscene. Well, either way, good enough, I guess. Those light beams were hurtful. Well, we just left him. Something he was possibly after. Oh man, I wonder what that was a reference to. Jeez. It's almost it was almost a ripoff practically. And we warped right back here. Prince! My liege, have you any idea of the trouble we've... Ah, the royal mask. Our people have suffered since the king's death. I was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations. Trade has come to a halt. We lack food and water, and the people despair for it. This mask is an emblem of the king. With it, I can project a strong image to other lands, and our people can be prosperous once more. My prince, rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. Those are the words of the previous king, my father. And now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct? Of course. Hail! All hail the new king! Hooray! Let's talk to him. I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all your hardships. I swear by my new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. Please, what is that I can do for you?
I appreciate the offer, but I'll have to pass. My wish, well, kind of has to take care of itself.
Then think of a wish I can grant on behalf of another.
I think he just gave us an order. A new wish. Fine. I want you to make rule 0. And it's going to say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it. A splendid idea.
Very well. What? But my king, this cannot be. Our people have long memories. We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times. Such is the way of the masked people. And thus we shall grant your request. Still, that alone cannot repay our debt to you. Please accept this. Obtained one-handed sword rebirth. Alright.
But I think you're forgetting someone.
Thank you, Fira. I am sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem. And you? What do you want?
Hey.
I'd like to ask you about the Black Scroll. Ah, yes. The foul disease that claimed my father's life. We heard that you were searching for a cure. Did you ever learn anything? I'm sorry, no. Everything we tried ended in failure. It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses one by one. Yeah, thankfully there aren't too many left. Pardon me, but what are these sealed verses? We're not sure, but if I find them all, I can save my daughter from the Black Scroll. You don't know what they are? I don't know, and I don't care much. I don't much care. I just want to save my daughter. I'll run around collecting a bunch of crystal horse manure if that's what it takes. Interesting. Fira, I can't talk to you ever, unless you have something important to say. One moment, please. Hmm? Can I ask you to visit us again? To return as friends?
Sure, why not?
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
Oh, thank you, and I promise to be careful. Obtained a sealed verse, Dark Wall. Erect a magical defense barrier, charged to increase the size of the wall. Well, that sounds helpful, I guess. Come visit us soon, okay? Well, I don't feel like talking to all these guys. Yeah, it's probably the same thing.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Okay. Alright. Let's go back to Yona. She's probably sick again. We know that much for sure. Black Scroll's probably starting to take over. How about Yona? Not Yona. Kaine. She has the Black Scroll, doesn't she? I don't really feel like talking to these towns. Fine, let's talk to one. Every year there's at least one child who drowns in the quicksand. Interesting. Gotta work on your drowning rates then. Because no one wants to have children drowning all the time.
Yeah.
We're conducting research to see if we can use the flow of the quicksand as a power source. This would be a great boon to our people. Apparently that ocean of sand contained water at some point, but now what land isn't swallowed by the ocean is slowly turning into sand. It's as if the human race is being shunned by its own home. Interesting, I guess. Now, guy who sells strange stuff. I want to see if you have any strange stuff. Where is? I think he's down here. Yeah. Nope, he's got nothing again. Well, I guess I'll have to come back at some other point. Oh well, let's head back to Yona. Might as well start progressing the story. I've never been one to talk to village people that much. I always knew our king would prevail in the end. Alright, Kaine. She's not gonna come unless I leave first. Fine then. Hey, hussy, get over here. Well, at least I got a map of the desert. Cool. Didn't mean to do that. It was accidental. Anyway, let's give me some wolves to fight. Yeah, there's a wolf. This seems like the best way to do it for now. See? Very good. Very good. Took down the wolf. Not sure if I can use the fang, and it looks like there might be some enemies underneath. I'd rather avoid them because they poisoned me last time. Scorpions!
No matter how good his intentions, with a king so young,
The people will make up for whatever the king lacks.
Cool, level up.
I imagine we'll come back to a whole new slew of rules.
Probably. The rules seem to work for them, so who are we to say otherwise?
That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I got lost.
Oh, come now.
There are as many ways to view the world as there are people in it.
Perhaps you have learned something on this journey after all.
Maybe. What do you think, Kaine?
What do you think?
Don't care.
Of course you don't. Typical, I'm all to myself, I don't care about anything else character, right? Pretty much. That's all she is. I do things that are nice because it's convenient, not because I have to. Type character. The loner. Usually that's a dude, but this time they decided to make it a chick who doesn't wear underwear. Alright, my ear, gotta scratch that. Alright, now that that's done, I can continue on and get some shinies perhaps. I know Yona was looking for some wheat, but don't know if I have to grow wheat or if I can find wheat. There's a lizard. I'm not going to pull its tail. You survived for today, lizard, with your tail intact. Do I need any of these guys? Aren't they just like woolly bullies? Hey, there's a medicinal herb. I could use a few of them. How much money do I have? 3,000. Well, I should say there's some maps to buy, actually. There most likely are, I just didn't look carefully. They've got to have maps to buy. So I'm going to head back into town first. Maybe I should try that quest to go back to, that's a new one. I've never seen that one before. I guess as I go on, more diary entries are going to appear or something. I'm very tempted to try that quest all the way back in the Ares and see if I can do it. But first, let's go back to town. I would fast forward it or skip it or something. I have a bit of extra time to do that quickly. You know, as long as I don't break it, I'm fine. As long as I don't do this. Basically, just run. Don't do anything else or else you break it. Now, maps, maps, maps. I could really use some maps.
Hey.
Alright. Oh, cool. Maps. I can use some of these. There we go. Let's buy one of each, I guess. Yeah. Earthworm. Bait loved by freshwater fish. Use it at the right spot to fish. Medicinal herbs I can always find. I think that's good for now. So now I got a bunch of maps. Alright, the Aerie. I am going to... I forgot my buttons for the freaking evasive move. I'm going to go and get this quest again, and I am going to make my way there. It should be easier this time around. I can probably run them easily. Alright.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll meet you at the Aerie. Alright, I figure this is a good enough point. I'm at the Aerie now, and, yeah, it wasn't too hard to get here. If I remember correctly to the Chief's area, I gotta go up first, and then make my way through there. Especially with no shades here, it makes it a lot easier. Hopefully I didn't destroy the way to get there. Imagine, I'm blocked out of the quest. Oh, for now, just climb up a bit, and... Alright, cool. Just make my way... Is it over? Well, considering what type of damage this place had taken before, this seems to be up and running again. Do they all hide in their houses all this time or something? I don't think I've ever seen a single villager here. Isn't Kaine from here? Well, anyway, here I am. Let's see what this quest is like when I complete it.
Yo.
I got a present for you. For me? Yes, alright, now leave it and go. This town makes me crazy. Well, I guess I should go tell the client that his present arrived in one piece. Alright, I'll meet you back there then, I guess. Okay, let's tell the guy that his thing was delivered.
Yo.
We delivered the goods. Your friend is a real charmer. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, he can be a real pain to strangers, but he's a good guy at heart. Anyway, I've got a little something for you. I got 1,350 gold. Alright, I completed that quest. I have a few others, don't I? I gotta bring some weird stuff to some of these people. Let's check my quest quickly, actually, while I'm at it. Quest. Oh, Village Handyman Trophy. Incomplete, let's look at it. Not that much, actually. I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 wheat, and 10 sardine. Jeez. Gotta probably catch sardine. 1 melon. 3 medicinal herbs, 3 berries, and 3 royal ferns. I don't know where I got the first royal fern to begin with, but I just got about everything else. Tulip bulb. I could probably buy that easily. Well, for now, let's go check on Yona. I'm pretty sure I have to grow wheat. I don't think I can just pick it up unless there's somewhere else later on. Alright, Yona. How's it going? How's everything happening? There's always more new stuff for me here. My own house, I can take whatever I want. 700 gold. I don't know if I let it sit for longer or something that, like, it'll turn into something better. Oh, Yona's up.
Hi there.
Yona? Oh, hi, Dad. How are you feeling? I'm okay. Sometimes it still hurts, but that fish medicine you got helps me a lot. Good. Dad, are you gonna stay here tonight? I'll stay with you. Yay! Daddy's going to Dad's gonna stay home tonight. Easy, Yona. You'll hurt something. Teehee, I don't care. I'm just happy I get to see you. It's late. You should go to bed. Okay, night, Dad. Oh, I don't see a problem in staying tonight. I hear a voice. I squint and I see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. Oh my god, it's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for. The key to save my little girl. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them, damn it. I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can't do this. I can't do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. Oh, okay. His dream is telling him to go to the Forest of Myth. Considering I think I just bought a map for it. I guess I know where I have to go now. The Forest of Myth. Whoa, that was a messed up dream. I never thought I'd be hunting sealed verses in there. What does she have to say now?
Oh.
Morning, Dad. Hey, what's wrong? You look all tired. You have these weird black circles under your eyes. It's nothing. I had a strange dream, and I didn't sleep very well. Oh, I have weird dreams all the time. I know. Actually, I had a totally weird dream last night. Did you know? There was a boy and me, and we were playing this game together. What kind of game? It was called Guess the Word. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before. How did it work? Well, the boy would move his mouth but no words would come out, so I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead. What did he say? I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth. But he said he'd be back, so I gotta study. Then I can figure out everything and win. You're gonna help me study, right, Dad? Yeah, sure. Huh, she had the same dream as me, I guess? I think that was the dream that I had too. Or him, or... I don't know. You appear lost in thought. This frightens me. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something. Of course we gotta go to Popola. Whenever we're confused about something, we go to Popola. That's how this game works. Popola is our guide to the next path. So let's go visit her in the library. Obviously, we're going to ask her about the Forest of Myth, which is definitely where the next sealed verse is going to be. I don't know how many are left, though. They seem to think not a lot. But the game's got to have more than that. What's up, Popola? Oh, hi, Chuck. I just got a strange letter in the mail. Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I write in hopes of bringing your attention to a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. Did I read that wrong? That almost doesn't make sense. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice dream on the matter. Oh, it's just a certain dream randomly. I'm not even going to read the next portion. Recently I've been a dream. No, I'm not even going to read the next portion. No. Okay. This is certainly one bizarre piece of writing. Yeah, it's strange, all right. Who's it from? The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north. The Forest of Myth? They're a bright and talkative group of people. Something like this is very out of the character for them. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll check it out. You will? But don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway. Oh, well, alright. Thank you. Good thing I bought that map. So, dream. That was odd. What's going on with the dream thing? Apparently it's out of character, too. So, there's something wrong there. Definitely the doing of shades, if anything. So, our next path to get to the Forest of Myth is leading us from this one.
Poor girl.
Do I want to look around town for any quests yet, or should I leave it for now? Very interesting. Yeah, those are good to have right now, considering I almost ran out of them. Because that temple had almost none. Oh, I guess I'll see if there's any new quests. Here's something. What do you want?
Listen here.
Excuse me, but I need some help. I have to deliver a large serving tray to the town of Seafront. Okay. I can do that. Where does it need to go? Oh, wonderful. Just take it to the tavern and make sure not to jump around or fall over or anything. The tray is very fragile. Okay, I can do that very easily like right now. In fact, I can probably get there without breaking it super easily. There's not that many enemies in my path over there. There's another quest. I guess I'll accept it too. Excuse me, but have you seen my son? I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong? When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Oh, if something happens to my little angel, I'll just die. Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see him from a mile away. Okay. I'll try. Okay, when I find him, I'll see if I can't convince him to come home. Alright, I don't even know where to begin for that quest. Just wears a strange hat is all I know. But first, I'll meet you at Seafront with the trade quest.
Oh no, not this task again.
We'll be fine. We just need to go slow and take it easy.
I am a creature of phenomenal talents, but those are two that escape me.
Well, I'm sure as hell not gonna let Kaine handle it.
Indeed. I'm sure the hussy's foul language would reduce our precious cargo to dust.
Less bitching, more moving.
Well, I was going to skip out the travel, but then we get some dialogue related to the quest. So, yeah. I'm almost there anyway, so there's almost no point skipping now. I mean, the tavern's not that far in. So, I'll skip when I gotta go back to my town. And this is a relatively easy one because there's not that many enemies in the way to begin with. And the tavern's like right over here anyway. Closer to the end, perhaps. There it is. Right over here. Well, I didn't break it on my first try. That's not what I want.
Yo.
Hey, an old man in my village asked me to deliver this to you. Oh, wonderful. This will make life a lot easier. Thank you. Thanks so much. It's definitely less stressful when I'm delivering things that don't break. Oh, well, guess I'd better tell the old guy that it arrived safely. Alright, I'll meet you back at the regular village. Unless there's dialogue. Back at the village, let's go back to that old man and, well, accept my reward.
Here too?
Okay, here he is.
Yo.
I delivered the tray. Ah, it's good to see a man of his word. Here's your payment. Oh, 1,500 gold's not too bad, I guess. Alright, let's head to the Forest of Myth. Seems to be towards that way for some reason. Wait, not that way? That way? Wait, are you pointing? Okay, you're pointing up here. I was getting confused on the map for some reason. Alright, cool. Now, where do I go for the Forest of Myth? I might have an idea, actually. I've looked around this area before. I think I didn't go anywhere new. Aha, this is that way. I thought it might have been. I have a feeling I know where I'm going then already. So like I said, I've kind of already looked around the map a bit when I was doing some grinding / quest stuff that, you know, grinding doesn't really work here, unfortunately. Just gotta go at the game's pace, really. I'll just die. How about that? Seems like they can hurt me, but they can't knock me down anymore. I gotta use coloring book. I should see what that does. Also, I should put more magic to my stuff, I think. Actually, let's look at that. Word edit. On my rebirth. Actually, let's look at weapons. No. There's nothing here that's really good. Well then. I guess I'll put onto my, this thing. Alright, what do we got here? Guard break plus 4%. Attack power plus 2%. I could put 2 of them on. This and... I guess I can't. There's nothing here. Poison level 1. That sounds interesting. Or paralyzed. Let's try paralyzed level 1. Yes, that's guard break plus 2%. Nothing puts my... That puts my attack power up, so I could do that. I think that's good. Yeah. If I go to martial arts, defend and evade. Maybe I could do an evade? Physical strength. I don't know that even works. And MP recovery rate. I don't know if that even works out for that. And then defend. Magic. Dark Lance. Okay, magic cost minus 2%. Anything else that's good? Not really. Oh, magic cost minus 6%. That's good. Anything else good here? No, I'm gonna keep the minus 6% then. That sounds good. There we go. I think I'm good with my words for now. Now, I think it's up here. Yeah, okay. There's no point of fighting them. I'm just gonna take time. And kind of just randomly appears behind me when she gets too far behind. I'm getting stuck here for a second. Alright, I figured it was around this area because I have explored around here before. The gate. Let's see what this Forest of Myth is like. I got my map for it. I'm all prepared. Are people turning to stone here?
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm sure of it.
No, they're not stone, but...
That's what I love about you, Vice. You're such an optimist.
Such cheek.
Just want to wait till dialogue finishes. Beware. Beware the words. The words? What do you mean? Contagious words. Those who dream. Those who dream? Hold on a moment. There's a strange new sensation in my mind. Weiss's voice rose in a quizzical way. Weiss, it is not quizzical. What's going on here? The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes. Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you? I'm Chuck. This is Weiss. We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help. The villager started staring at Chuck and Weiss. If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream. How's that again? The villager explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined that the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Now see here, he said, are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream? Well, yes, said the mayor. I think you have. Oh crap, said Chuck. So that means we've caught the Death Dream? Before the mayor could confirm Chuck's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage. Ridiculous, preposterous, completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep. The mayor attempted to take Weiss's complaints in stride. That's just how the Death Dream works, he said, brushing aside the book's remarks. My remarks shall not be brushed aside, fool, and it would behoove you to remember that this world allows me to view all of its narration. The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject on who Chuck had seen, and what they had discussed since coming to the village. Something there must have caused you to enter my dream, said the mayor. A certain conversation, a specific word, something. Chuck and Weiss racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There was simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations. Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gas bag of narrator. It has demolished it utterly. Irritated, Weiss looked skyward as if searching for answers into the heavens. I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Chuck like a contagion. Wait, said Chuck suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager had told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. Well, he must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or, oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Chuck's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Chuck. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping it off at the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. Or wait, I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. I was about to repeat the previous lines. The mayor's voice took on a note of steely determination, and I won't stop trying until it happens. Chuck nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Why are you... Look, if we can be of any help, said Chuck, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Chuck to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck to you two, he called at the departing forms of Chuck and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Chuck slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Chuck's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now felt small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proven to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Chuck to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Chuck snapped. "You know what, Weiss?" he cried. "Go to hell. We're stopping. I need to rest for a few minutes before I throw up." Chuck leaned against the tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. "How could the stupid forest be so goddamn big?" he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. As if infuriated by his lack of respect, every imaginable form of buzz, click, and his hiss roared out with a volume that rattled his teeth. Chuck slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard, "Weiss, what the hell is going on?" Aha, since we've exited the game and gone to a visual novel. Not even a visual novel. It's a damn interactive book with no pictures. Chuck could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed. The forest howled. And then, just as Chuck's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, Chuck removed his hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zree, 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 zree. Shack, shack, shack. Chiki, chiki, chiki. Woo-wooma, woo-wooma. Shik, shik, seek. Shik, 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 seek. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Chuck began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. What? Oh, come on! This is getting torture! How long is this gonna go? One with it suffers. Yes, that is right. It suffers. It suffers a lot. Two with it is ideal. Three with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. This kind of thing happens a lot in dreams, right? Maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. One with it suffers, two with it is ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is, I don't know. One with it suffers, two with it is ideal. Say a woman. There are plenty of things in this world that can be difficult to handle, but only one can drive me to my wit's end. It's a woman. Weiss's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Reen, reen, wah! Reen, reen, wah! Shik, shiki, shik, shiki! When Chuck came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries were words that he had heard somewhere before. What is it? Okay, I got it wrong. That means... How the hell should I know? How the hell should I know? Why is his mouth full before he can say this? The word shifted. Okay. Alright. I guess it's the first answer. The answer is a secret. Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, Chuck aside and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped and suddenly began the forest undergrowth parted before Chuck like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest anthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Chuck moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Chuck after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Chuck picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Wow, this would be surely interesting to at least see. But no, it's just text. What is Kaine doing in all this? Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I entered through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? I entered through a window. Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it! Chuck grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one's pretty easy. It's sunlight, isn't it? It's sunlight. I could guess that without even seeing it. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Chuck, awaking Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Chuck walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Chuck, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. What am I? Chuck tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Chuck. Well, at least it's an easy one. Okay. Man, I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but I end the night with 3. What am I? 4 legs in the morning. I mean, I'm trying to think. I really don't know. A man? Man. This is all from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Chuck. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. You saw... Wait, you saw what? I'm sorry, I don't understand the thing you just said. It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the man at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Chuck watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Chuck and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Chuck's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens! Stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not! The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I am just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Chuck withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Chuck filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Wait a second! That's crazy! Why don't we just lay down and go to sleep? This is one hell of a story. Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Chuck and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss? It is words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breaths slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired, since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Chuck shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. We made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once, twice, as though not quite believing in the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream had started to spread through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Chuck and shrugged. Without a word, the fighter reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to. A wry smile crossed the mayor's lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Chuck and Weiss could not contain the surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Chuck mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he says softly, this is going to sound weird, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Chuck tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Chuck gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. I wish I understood what the hell was going on here. The riddle was proven to be the most difficult one of all. Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered. I know, that's why I have to help the other villagers, no matter what. Obtain sealed verse, dark execution? What? Okay. Well, for a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort. You're right. Yeah, it's all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone's guiding us to this village. You think too much, Weiss. That was interesting. Yes, that was. We basically read a story. Oh, there's a save over here, I think. And Kaine doesn't follow us, actually. She doesn't care. She doesn't want to come into the village at all, does she? Well, anyway, that went on longer than expected because of the damn dream. Huh. Well, it was interesting, but also very weird. Anyway, see you next time where... Looks like we have to head back anyway, but what's the point? Well, we'll see what happens next time. See you then.